Family on me, family on three. Three.
You want to talk about student athletes signing with the program yesterday? Are you expecting any more to sign in the next few days?
Yeah, we've signed 38 so far. We're expecting a few more that have, put off their signing for whatever reasons, either a parent wasn't able to be there or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we've got 38 so far, and we're really excited about the ones we got.
Okay. What was the focus on the coaching staff for this recruiting class, and did y'all accomplish your goals?
I would say so. We really wanted to get some top-end tackles to come in on offense. Wanted to build the offensive line depth up, and some guys that we think can play pretty quick. We wanted to add a lot of speed and a lot of dynamic ability to this group, and we did that. We got some really, really great football players coming in.
Okay. It seems like there was a focus on local student athletes and keeping them close to home here. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of keeping talent close here in the Metroplex?
We're in the hotbed anyway here, Houston, some of the other areas in Louisiana. Those are great recruiting grounds for us, but it's really important for us to keep those guys at home. If they're close and they can play, we want them here. Especially the ones that are serious about school and fit what we look for. And we got a good group local group this time.
Okay. I've noticed you've added a lot of speed on both sides of the ball. Who do you think is the fastest recruit you've signed in this class, and how does that speed compare to players already on the team here?
I'd say our fastest kid is probably going to be Jalen Madden.
And we will get a return. Looking to get to the outside. Still on his feet.
He's a 10-3 100-meter guy. He's the number 3 leg on the fastest 4x1 in the state. He can go, and he's probably a little over 6'2", pushing 6'3". I think he's going to be the fastest kid on our team. I don't see anybody that can run with him. We'll see. Rolf may be able to run with him a little bit, but it's a dynamic class. There's about 8 or 9 that return kicks and punts for their high schools or JUCOs, wherever they were. So that makes for a really exciting group.
Okay, and then who do you think will be one of the early contributors from this signing class on the defense, the offense, and the special teams?
I think some of those guys were returning wise. I think Ernest could be one of them that comes in and does it. I think Jalen Madden will have an impact. I think one of the quarterbacks are going to really push for some time. I think Jawan Garner on the defense. He's the defensive back out of Georgia. I think he's going to be a real contributor early. We've got some linemen out of Weatherford. Beard and Malone, those guys, I think they got a shot to play early on defense. Special teams is hard to tell. We've got some really good kicker punters now. We got Francisco Castillo, who I think is going to really come in and add a little depth and push them as well. But I think some of those returners are going to come in, and we'll see what they can do.
Okay, and it looks like there's a big quarterback competition, as you talked about, coming up in this fall. Can you tell us about the quarterbacks coming in and how they will fit with the quarterbacks that are already in this group here?
They're all very athletic. They all have big arms. That was one thing we focused on. Coach Cox really focused on guys that could spin it, that have a great arm strength, but also were true dual threat guys. Drew Martin is going to have something to say about things. Carson Rogers, Braden Warner. And Preza coming. We got 4 of them that we feel really, really good about in that group. There's a few others that came along that may jump in there and get in the competition. But what they all share is they're really high football IQs, and they're really true dual threat guys. And so I think they're going to fit in that room great. But I think it's going to be a lot of competition going on. I'm excited for that.
Okay, Coach, last question I'm going to ask you here. Is anybody enrolling early to get a head start on anything?
We had one guy, Braden Warner, and he's out there with us right now as far as a quarterback out of Hamlin, Texas. Big arm, really smart quarterback. We're excited for what he can do. And he's going to get a jump by being here early. That's going to help him, no doubt.
Okay, thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.